What's up, everybody? It's your boy DJ 730. I'm back with another one. Today we doing some old Larry Bird. I know it's Friday. I know it's been a minute. I've been trying to. If y'all see my channel, I've been dropping like a motherfucker. My bad. I feel like I got booked or something, man. Hold on. We good. But like I said, man, today we doing the best Larry Bird versus the disrespectful youngster. So we gonna get into it just like this, man. I got Larry Bird dropping today, tomorrow. And I got a whole bunch of other videos dropping out this week. Y'all see the drops been crazy. So, like I said, man, it's your boy DJ 730. Let's get into it, man. Let's go.
I can't change my style of play. I got to play like that every night. Because if you go down and get one loose ball that's on the ground, that could be the turning point of the game. And it has been in some instances.
Had back problems. It just gets to the point where you just couldn't play. I mean, you couldn't think, couldn't move, couldn't run. You know, if you can't feel your feet, it's hard to run.
But just before he was about to announce his retirement, a longtime rival asked him to lace up his sneakers one last time. But this time, it would be on the same team in what many people have called the greatest team ever assembled, the 1992 Dream Team.
Larry was on the fence because of his back, so I said, man, LP, you gotta play, man. You gotta play. This is our last chance to be together. He said, Magic, my back is hurt. And I said, Larry, you don't have to play 30 minutes a game. You can just play 10 minutes a game. He said, all right, I'll play. I said, all I want to do is come down and do a no-look pass to you, and you shoot a three-pointer. We both gonna be very happy.
By Magic that time, making the defensive rotation, forcing him to put it on the floor. Bird to three. Yes! It's Bird from downtown.
I just want to say this is just a small step to what our goal really is, to get the Barcelona, win the gold medal, and bring it back where it's supposed to be. Thank you.
Okay, that's what I like to see, y'all. That's what I like to see.
The best basketball team ever assembled.
Oh, when Larry hit one of them, I don't know what that means. When he hit one of them, oh, it's lights out. It's lights out, people. Let's go.
And here they are, moments away from their international debut. The white uniform, Magic Johnson controls the tip. Here's Larry Bird breaking in, goes to the fadeaway.
Every time Larry Bird make a bucket during this video, I'm gonna take a shot. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. I'm gonna be drunk as hell, because that's a lot of buckets. That's a lot of buckets. Mind y'all, it's only 8:36 in the morning. I've been up since 5, so it's appropriate where I can sip a little bit. But if this was his last go round and his back was hurting, bro, that should tell you how much tough this man was than a lot of folks, bro. Cause back pain ain't something to fuck with. Like, for my older viewers, I don't know if some of y'all got back pain, but that shit ain't nothing to fuck around with. I ain't gonna lie to you. And he out here hooping and running for what, 10 to 15 minutes? Oh yeah, that's crazy work to me.
A come from behind effort against Canada. Bird for three. His second from downtown. He has 10 points. In the second half, Bird is wide open. That's a
That boy bad.
And even on the brink of retirement, Larry Bird still had a little something left in the tank.
The crowd started cheering. Larry, Larry, Larry.
crowd reacts to the entrance of Larry Bird. A standing ovation.
Then open look in transition.
Magic with the pass that misfired. Jordan with the behind the back save. Here's Bird. Yes.
Make my video.
And you just knew that Larry Bird was not going to miss that shot after the great save by
Bucket.
Michael Jordan.
I'm going to send a message around the world today that y'all can give it up. You foreigners can give it up.
The final score, the United States 136 and Cuba 57.
Hold up, it look like Cuba has some hoopers on their team, though, man. I ain't gonna lie, look like I seen a couple of them. Okay.
And in the gold medal game, the Dream Team beat Croatia, and there was no doubt anywhere in the world who was the greatest team ever assembled.
They won their games. Average margin of 40 plus.
I ain't gonna lie, the Dream Team was the fucking Monstars. I ain't gonna lie. You had David Robinson, Patrick Ewing, Scotty, Bird, Jordan, Magic, Chris Mullins, fucking cuz from Utah. Damn. What's his name? The point guard from Utah. What's his name? Y'all know who he is. Stockton. Who else was on that team? Bro, they had Charles Barkley. Come on, man. That shit was deadly.
A conclusion to their 2 weeks of
Damn, Clyde the Glide, Malone.
the greatest team
That was a great team
ever
assembled.
assembled in the history of team sports.
Yep.
However, as our old legends age out of the game, there will always be some newcomers to come challenge the throne. And in 1992, that newcomer was Rodney Rogers.
And the shot comes up.
Ooh, shit. Damn. Cuz was like that, damn.
Rogers. That may be the best I've seen all season.
You brought up Rodney Rogers, and when I was asked about Zion, I said, for some reason, I see a little bit of Rodney Rogers in Zion Williamson. They were big, athletic guys who were mobile. Do you see Rodney Rogers in Zion?
I do see Rodney Rogers. It makes so much sense now that you said it like that. Rodney Rogers could shoot better. I've never seen a guy like that strong. I mean, I knew what Country Strong was after I played against him and Corliss Williamson, those guys like that, maybe never lifted a weight but could push a car out the way if they needed to.
Oh,
So
Country
with him,
Strong.
I definitely think Rodney Rogers would be a great comparison for that.
And when Rodney Rogers was selected as one of the 8 best college players in 1992 to go scrimmage against the Dream Team, Larry Bird gave Rodney Rogers his welcome to the league moment.
But you missed Bird by a couple of years, I think, didn't you?
I missed him by 1 year, but I got to play against him in the Dream Team and to be able to practice with him, see how he worked out, see how he shot, see the jump that he taught constantly. The best was my man Rodney Rogers, strong, fast, quick, athletic, and Bird just set him up in the corner. Someone drives to the corner, Stockton passed out the Bird, and here you see Rodney Rogers take a full sprint. And I'm talking about, how Zion blocked that shot a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
That's where, where Rodney Rogers came from. Except, unlike the young kid that shot the shot, in the middle of him being in the midair, Bird says, "Welcome to the parachute club, rookie."
Oh.
Watches them go by him, shoots the ball, and kept walking down, shaking his head like these dumb youngsters. They'll never get it.
And
Welcome to the
according
Parachute
some of the
Club.
guys
It's
that
crazy.
played, Larry Bird and the Dream Team basically beat these college youngsters by 100 points.
Damn.
Why was Larry Bird so hell-bent on embarrassing the young Rodney Rogers? Because one day earlier, Rodney Rogers said something that pissed Larry Bird off, and a friendly scrimmage turned into a serious lesson in respecting your elders.
Yes, sir.
When we probably played against them in the Dream Team, that whole situation was amazing.
It was 8 of us. It was myself, Bobby Hurley, Allen Houston, Chris Webber, Rodney Rogers, Eric Montrose.
Shout out
Kenny
Rodney
Martin.
Rogers, man. Shout out to OG.
Yeah, and Grant Hill was on that squad.
And I kept calling us the crash test dummies. And they want us to come sit in the car and run up against the wall and see how hard it hurts to play against these guys.
So we get to La Jolla, San Diego, and we check into the Marriott, and we're walking in the corridor, and we see this tall white guy coming down the hall. And I'm like, damn, that looked like Larry Bird. So Larry Bird coming down the hallway, me and Chris Webber, and Larry Bird, you don't realize how big Larry Bird is until you stand up close to Larry Bird. Larry Bird legit 6'10". So he walked by us, and he says, "Y'all those college guys?" And we was like, yeah, we the college guys. And he looked at us and he said, "Get some fucking rest. It's going to be a long week," and walked off. And we was like, what the hell?
And we get back to the hotel, and I remember Bird getting out the elevator. It was like, "See y'all tomorrow, young fellas. See y'all tomorrow." And it was like, wasn't like a looking forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. It was like,
Damn.
it was like a see y'all tomorrow. Right?
And I remember getting off the plane and I see a sign. It says Mr. Bird and Mr. Webber. And I'm like, no way. And so I get in the car and it's Larry fucking Bird. And I shake his hand. I'm quiet, And when we get out, he doesn't say much. But when we get out, he does.
What this cop told me about insurance will shock you.
The police don't want you to know this.
Goes, hope you get your sleep tonight, because I'm gonna bust your ass tomorrow. Yes. And
Man.
I didn't know what to say, but I knew
this is a moment you have to say something. And I was like, Larry, your back is already hurting, man. You need to take it easy. And then I run to the room and I call my father. I'm like, Dad, Larry Bird was just talking shit to me.
So the next morning, we get up and we go to practice, and the dream team is practicing. They're finishing up their practice. And then they say, all right, get loose and stretch out. We're like, okay, we playing? They're like, yeah, we're going to play next. It's the starting five, I think, is myself, Chris Webber, Rodney Rogers, Bobby Hurley, and Allen Houston.
Mm-hmm. So we're practicing. We start finding the rhythm. Penny's pinning people's on the glass. C. Webb's doing his thing. And I hit a couple threes. And next thing you know, like, the clock stops. And we look up and, like, we up.
Yeah, right.
We're up.
Like the first 15 minutes, we kicking their ass. we running them all at Bobby Hurley in the lane, killing John Stockton.
I did have some success penetrating and collapsing the defense, and our energy, our excitement to play, all those things played in our favor. What we were doing that day, they couldn't stop it. It felt tremendous.
I don't know if there was ever a more pure or better basketball day for myself or for any of those guys, because we were in a dream playing against our heroes, and we did beat them that first practice.
And then something happened. We're sitting there, and we get back to the hotel. Rodney Rogers says something to, it's a group of them. It's Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, and everybody's shooting the shit. And Rodney Rogers said, hey, Larry, you ain't hit a jumper since 84. And we ain't think none of it. The next day we came in, that's when the thing came out that Chuck Daly let us win.
There are kids who believe in Santa Claus too, and the Easter Bunny, and now that they've grown up, I hate to burst their bubble, but it was a game thrown. Chuck threw the game. If you look how he subbed guys in, not picking up, not making any adjustments, he knew what he was doing.
I love Coach K. Come on, man. That's BS. They had Chris Mullin, a better shooter than anyone that we had. We really beat him that day. But the next day, it's been the only time in my life I've been in a scrimmage and my team did not score in the whole quarter.
Damn.
Man, the next day it was different. It was different that day. Yeah, you could tell that, they were like, come on now, we're gonna let y'all know who we really are.
We showed them why we are who we are. We pretty much beat them by 100.
They couldn't score.
They were smacking the floor, talking shit to us like it was a championship game.
Magic Johnson fed Larry Bird the ball probably about 8 times in a row down court. Larry Bird got the ball on Rodney Rogers, and every time he was about to make a move, he told him what he was going to do.
Damn.
One dribble, pull up, going left.
Damn.
Off glass.
Damn.
One dribble, going right, spin, shot.
Damn.
Bucket. He scored 9 times or 8 times in a row, left the court to go lay down because he couldn't sit on the bench. He had to lay down because of his back. And said, young fella, look like 84, huh?
Last time he made it.
Damn.
So I'm sitting there and I'm like, wow. I said, so that's they kicked our ass for the rest of the week. And
It said the rest of the week, guys. They ain't play with you.
Nah, they ain't play with us the rest of the week. And this one I was like, this is a different breed.
These dumb youngsters, they'll never get it.
Like I said, man, we just got done doing Larry Bird most disrespectful, you feel me, youngster ever told, man. So we doing it just like this. Like I said, I got more Larry Bird dropping this week. I got a lot coming up. Like I said, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you get commentate. Let me know what you want to watch. And also make sure you like this video all the way up. It's your boy DJ 730. I'm out.